book, Nick?
Dune.
Dune!
Dune!
Oh, nice.
Nice. Okay, so here we go. Pitter shrugged, turned, and went through the doorway. Pitter shrugged, turned, and went through the doorway. Woo. And again, we are Words with Friends with Benefits.
Next. Turn your hands up in the position. Please stand still, ma'am. You look nervous. Are you hiding anything? You have to answer me.
I'm sorry, this is my first time flying.
Oh,
Look like my ex-husband, so.
that can be very alarming, I understand. There's nothing to be afraid of. This airport is top security in the
You
nation.
have a gun. That's kind of scary.
Here, hold it. It's a wand. It detects metal. Hold it. Put it on your watch.
Did you just make that?
It's brick all around us that echoes and sounds. Did you just get off a flight?
No, I'm getting on the
Getting
flight.
on a flight? Okay, I thought maybe it was your ears. But
I'm really confused. I thought I would just go through security and I didn't expect to be interrogated and I'm sorry, I'm just really nervous. This is my first. I don't leave home much.
well, like I said, I'm not your ex-husband. Well, I didn't say that. I'm telling you now. Look,
Just your name tag says Matt and his name was Matthew and it's.
ma'am, I assure you I've never met you in my life, and we've never had a relationship together. And there's nothing to be afraid of. Look, there's hundreds of people past this line. They've done the same thing you're about to do. So just shrug your shoulders and just walk through.
Matt, can I call? I mean, your name tag says Matt. Can I call you Matt? You look so much like Matthew, so maybe I should call you Matthew.
My name doesn't matter once you get past
This
this
is just
line.
such a big step for me. I mean,
Ma'am, I'm starting to suspect that you are holding maybe dangerous weapons or drugs.
no. I mean, I have an Ambien for when I fly because I'm really nervous.
You have a prescription for that?
I mean, my girlfriend gave it to me and she said that it works.
Okay, ma'am, could you please put your hands against your back? Put your hands against your back. How clear do I have to make this? Please turn around.
Oh my God.
You've never been arrested, clearly.
No. I'm sorry.
We're gonna have to take you. We're gonna have to go back.
I just wanted to go to bed.
It's been a long 20 years of guiding the children of America. Public schools. What a piece of shit, am I right?
Yeah, you're right. 20 more.
20 more. maybe can afford.
You know what? You know what, Mark? Like, how long have we been teachers together? 6 years? I know because I keep a calendar of it on my desk. It's the Mark and Susan calendar of being best teacher friends.
Sweetie Susan.
6 years now, Mark. Not once have you asked me out. Okay? Look, we come into this school every day and we shape these lives, we shape these minds, and yet here we are, we're just playing this cat and mouse game all these years.
Yeah, I did think it was appropriate. We're working together. This It's impressionable young minds around. Are you interested, really?
Hey, Mark, how could I have been more obvious? I drop hints every day. What do you think, I come by your classroom just to check in? See how you're doing with your students?
Yes.
Well, that's part of my job as principal, but the other
I mean, you always announce it, That's Susan, the principal here, checking in. It was nice. I like the you being so hands-on with your approach. The kids look up to you.
Thank you, Mark. But it's not enough for me, okay? I know that enriching and fulfilling lives is supposed to be everything to me, okay? I'm an educator. But it's not everything, okay? When I go home at night and I don't have anyone there, that's everything. And nothing. Because nothing is what I have.
I didn't know, I swear to God. I knew there was something. I thought maybe you were just depressed because, the state underfunded you again.
Oh, Mark, how could you bring that up right now?
Well, possibly because I'm still teaching science from 1985. There's a lot has changed. Specifically in science.
Just forget about the science, okay? Let's focus on the chemistry. Is it there for you or not, Mark? It's been 6 years.
You put me on the spot like this. I'm supposed to just be able to, just unlock all of
Okay,
the...
I'm gonna make it really easy for you, Mark. It's either yes or I'm gonna have to let you go.
You're gonna fire me if I don't go out with you?
Well,
Pretty sure that's illegal, Susan.
after 6 years, it's like you reach a point where legality doesn't matter.
God, it's really romantic and threatening. I don't want you to feel like if I say, yes, I'm interested, that it's because I don't want to lose my job. And
I don't care. That's fine.
Dinner's great, Mommy.
I'm glad you like it.
School was so good today, Mommy. This teacher, Mr. M, he's the best. He's really cute.
With your mouth. Chew with your mouth closed. Well. You tell me what happened with the bully. Well,
I'd rather talk about the cute teacher.
it doesn't matter. Do you think that your life is just going to be just cute teachers all the time? It's not. You need to learn how to stick up for yourself. So when you talk about the bully, don't lose your posture. Just stand up strong and talk to me like you would talk to them.
Mommy, the bully's mean to me. And it makes them sad. I still don't understand why we had to move to America.
Well, I would have loved to stay back in the UK, but your dad got a job and we need to support him. And one way you can support him is standing up for yourself so he can be proud of you. You know he wanted a boy, so...
I know you tell me every day.
I tell you because he tells me to.
Did you give her the football again?
doing what your father wants.
Well, I got the promotion, all right? So we can finally afford to get it changed.
I'm so glad all we had to do to get our doctor to be a boy was pack up, leave all of our friends, move to America, be here for 6 years, and then finally you can get what you want. Are you happy?
I'm ecstatic. This is finally the family I've always dreamt of. Now, it will be soon after the procedure. I've made her appointment.
All right, well.
So, isn't this awfully young for this type of change?
No, if you don't know by 8 years old, then you'll...
Yeah, 8 seems a bit early. The kids are still figuring things out. So you want...
Are you a surgeon or aren't you?
I'm a surgeon, but I also took like doctor oaths and stuff.
You reach a certain point in a child's life where doctor oaths don't matter anymore.
That's not true. That's what makes them oaths, is they're eternal.
Oh, geek out. Well, I'll have to move on.
No, I'll do it.
Okay.
All right. I'll let you go, but I can't let you go with that on you. So, thank you. That's not an Ambien. It's a huge, huge pill. They refer to it as a horse pill. It's not an Ambien. If that's an Ambien, I can't let you go. Okay, I see your tactics. You want me to turn up the heat?
What? No, I just thought
Hasn't kicked in yet. Are you playing mind games with me now?
Am I playing mind games with
You tell me you have an Ambien and it's the size of a horse pill and freezing cold 1 second?
I don't know what an Ambien looks like. I trusted my friend. She gave it to me. She said it worked for her when she had to travel, on this 8-hour flight
Did she
from...
pay you to travel with this Ambien?
No.
No?
No. Yes.
Clear your pockets.
Is that really
Did you
necessary?
bring the cash with you? I'm assuming she... Do you not understand what you are doing? You're drug carrying.
Hello, Mark.
Susan?
I trust you've given some thought to my proposition.
I have. It's kind of all I've been able to think about, frankly. And, Apple. Kids, they love all. Mr. Mark.
For legal reasons, I need to make my presence known. Mark asked me to be here because he felt very uncomfortable, so I'm just having a witness for the whole thing, just HR things.
Oh,
So
case
HR.
series and, yeah.
So this is being recorded as well.
Thank you, Catherine.
This is the ultimate betrayal, Mark. I can't believe you. A simple yes or no would have been fine, and it would have been matrimony or you're fired. That's 2 simple options.
I feel like I want to explain to you what the word simple means. When there are,
Two birds, you
Can
get
she
it.
do that?
She can. She's your boss. Where on school grounds she can take
Try
notes
to
of your
defend my legal
performance.
standing
I'm
here.
sorry, I just thought it was tutoring. I don't know what all these people are here for, Mr. Mauk.
I'm sorry. Yes. We had an appointment for some after-school tutoring. I'm being evaluated now and possibly emasculated.
This is actually probably better. We have two witnesses just because we went for coffee that one time, so it might be.
Right.
Okay. Who's the boss here?
I mean, you're the principal, but
Yeah, the boss of the school.
I have more power
Ask
in this
any of the
situation.
You know, the teacher says that children are the future, so maybe I'm the boss.
What are you teaching these kids, Mark?
There's hope and it can be anything they set their minds to. That bullshit.
Anything, Mark? Even a loving marital partner?
Yeah, if they're not being threatened to lose their job.
Well, sometimes the circumstances are such that they are. And what is your answer for me?
When the boss asks you a question, you should probably.
Come on, Catherine!
I am here to take notes in case anything goes wrong.
I see what's going on here, Mark. You and Catherine.
Just the one. Just the
We
one.
had coffee once.
Oh, where's your HR about the get off of your high horse for a second and realize what's going on here, that you just stole my boyfriend.
Wait, what?
What a terminology.
That's-
boyfriend.
Whoa, okay. Contradicting the boss, who's the principal.
You're embarrassing yourself.
Insulting the boss.
All I want to make sure of is that Mark feels comfortable, and you should in no way feel that coffee that we had 3 years ago should have any bearing on this, even though we did make out and sleep together afterwards.
I feel really uncomfortable.
Yeah, have a seat. So, surgery went awesome.
Right.
I know I had those things, I know I was saying stuff about doctor's oaths, but
So, he'll wake up and be
yeah,
the boy I always wanted.
I've been calling him Gunner. I mean, just wait till you see.
It's an alright name.
I tell you what I did. I kicked in, put a mustache on the little guy too.
Doctor, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but the lady from the airport that I brought in, her drugs in her body, how is she?
I feel like I shouldn't be hearing about other patients.
I know, I can wait, I'll be in the hall, I'm
No,
sorry.
No. She's all right. We did this whole stomach pumping thing. She's gonna.
We just had this connection, she thought I was your ex, and I kind of
Oh,
ran with it for a little
stomach
bit.
pumping ruined her face. I don't know if that's. I don't know if that was Well, no, I mean, like, you pumped it and it came out, but the pill was big and expanded. It was like, she's like a shotgun victim, bro. Like, just thinking about it, like, I just completely forget about being a doctor.
I guess that's okay, she's alive.
All right.
I'm gonna, thank you.
So yeah, Gunner. I don't know if that's what you're gonna stick with.
I got an It's a Boy balloon from the gift shop.
Oh, lovely.
Just set it up
Yeah.
right by his nightstand.
Oh, Gunner.
I don't know.
The doctor picked it. We can talk about
I mean,
it.
I can stay here for like the big reveal, or
No,
you guys
That
want.
won't be necessary.
Oh,
This
all
is
right.
a family moment.
Oh,
so
all
if
right.
you
Well,
can give us some
I'm very happy for your
privacy.
family.
Son, this is your daddy.
Daddy's here to see his baby.
I love you. I love
My
you.
monkey's in the circus scouting.
He's not doing anything.
Still very cowardly and wimpy, like
It's just,
Ma'am, it's me. Your face. Here, doctor.
Yeah.
Could you show her face, the mirror? Isn't that how it works?
Is it necessary?
Feel her face.
No, what I'm saying is just like, we could let it, settle in.
It's not permanent? Is that what you're telling me?
There's a lot of bones in the face. You gotta put them back together. Sometimes you gotta...
So what? You're the doctor. You gotta tell me what? You gotta do what? There's a lot of bones.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Man, you're here.
Look, it's a cell phone.
Turn the...
I'll be in the hallway.
Okay, that's all. Ma'am, can you sit down? Get off the floor. Budget stuff, it's not the concern of a medical professional. Like, this is what they're giving me to work with.
oh my God, you look like my ex-husband. Now, son, you're all healed up.
Oh, can't do that.
No, word like a good lad.
Quarterback.
That's right. Now, I've always told your mother to always tell you that I always wanted a boy.
She's
And I think
every day she tells me. Oh, your father always wanted a boy.
And I have him now, and I love him. It's just, I think now it's time I finally tell you why I always wanted a boy.
That would have been good to know before, but better late than never.
This is difficult for me to say, lad, but
Yes, Daddy.
it's just that I never had the things that I wanted to have as a boy, and I just wanted all those things for you, such as not finishing stories.
You want robot legs on him now?
I do! I never had them! Such as Transformers as legs and...
This is the 21st century. I'm only 9.5 now, Dad. This is getting a little much.
Now, you be a good lad and just always listen to Daddy.
Mr. Mauk!
I'm really sorry about, us not being able to, have the one-on-one time like we should, We're supposed to help guide you as our, child with our future, though I hear you kind of almost be literally a child of the future now.
I just wanted to play with the chums and have a normal time with kids.
And you should. That's what you should be having now. We can't...
You would think with all the robot parts I wouldn't cry.
I wouldn't know. I've never had robot parts.
Well, Mark, what is it? If I had robot parts, would you spend some one-on-one time with me?
I don't know. It would depend on the kind of part. Like, what would it do?
What? You name it, and I'll get it.
That's unfair. That's as unfair as you threatening to fire me for not going out with you.
For my notes, I would just like you to say what part it would be.
Really, Catherine?
I saw you guys in the window, and so I just thought it might help both of you if I were here. I mean, this is the coffee shop that we went to 5 years ago, so it seemed a little...
You brought me here?
Throwing it.
It's a really good coffee shop. I don't go to many others.
Oh, let me guess. He brought you here, and then he didn't call you again, even though you told him to every day at work?
Not after the sex.
I didn't even get that part of it. All I got was the not calling.
Well, I didn't threaten his job.
I was looking for a little solidarity. I'm not gonna find it here, I see. Well, Mark,
Just don't get robot parts. Please don't fire me. Can't we just be, just co-workers, principal and teacher? These kids need me, all right? You see the kind of stuff their parents are doing to them these days? Gender reassignment surgery, transformer legs, prehensile tails. That's a tail you can use to pick things that like monkeys. I teach science.
Well, it looks like you got what you want then. You just have your students have all of these newfangled science things because I know how upset you are about the books being old. That's why you're spending so much time with Gunner.
I am learning so much about your job performance as well as your...
Gunner is just a kid that needs a little guidance. He's not getting it at home, obviously, or too much guidance. I'm just trying to help.
Fine, Mark. I'll say it. You're a damn good teacher.
You mean that? Really?
I mean it.
Well, thank you. You're a great principal. Sort of.
I could be better
Yeah.
if we were together.
Kiss. No, it's just,
Catherine!
I was very good.
it was a nice moment.
Thank you, Catherine.
Oh, you guys alone. Goodbye, Mark.
I did not want to hurt her like that.
Well, it's the 20th surgery. Happy birthday to me. Weird that Mommy and Daddy and Mr. Mark and I see you're taking notes, Doc.
I'm just making sure everything's,
We're so proud.
yeah.
Gunner,
Could you use the tail?
Oh, he's just everything I wanted to be when I was a boy.
No other children are like this. We have one that's very special.
Oh, it's delicious.
Can you use the laser eyes? Whoa!
I'm cutting the cake for you.
Job well done, Doctor.
All right.
really something.
I guess,
You're great parents. Not at all.
take a bow. You're
Child of
my
the
Sistine
future.
Chapel.
Well, now that we have the perfect child, it seems like we should probably use her to make all the money back we spent on the surgery.
Oh,
All right, Southwest passengers, go ahead and line up. Everyone, 1 through 60 on the left side.
That's us.
All prehensile tails must be between the legs. Make sure you check all your transformer legs. We will be.
We might just have to have you go in the baggage claim.
Any doctors traveling, make sure you do not bring your doctor tools along the board. That should be checked.
All right.
And any love.
On to the security.
And any serious talks from teachers to loved ones. I overheard your conversation. Please, it annoys the passengers.
Sir, I'm just a regular guy. Can I get through? It won't take but a second. I don't have any of these weird problems.
Anyone with special.
Problems.
Sorry.
I'm also just a guy.
Just a principal with her guy.
We usually call that people with weird problems disabilities.
I call them abilities.
Yeah, you've got a point. Welcome aboard. Come on up. Right this way. Oh.
See that?
See? Nice and easy.
All right.
One of these days you'll be able to
Have
do
a
that.
good flight.
Yep.
You know what? She can actually scan for explosives. So you can just we can work out a rental agreement. Would you like to rent out my son?
Ma'am, would love to. This is not within my job duties. Maybe talk to my boss, but I believe that would be a great idea.
Do you see this family? This could be our future.